The 2025 Renault Filante record is one of the most ambitious and symbolic projects in the French brand's history, a modern interpretation of past attempts to break records for speed, durability, and efficiency. A few days before the end of the year, the Renault team officially confirmed the energy efficiency record, which involved driving over 1,000 kilometers in an electric prototype without any recharging. This challenge was not only technological but also image-building. It demonstrated that modern electromobility can combine real-world highway speeds with remarkably low energy consumption. Preparations for the test took many months and required close collaboration between designers, engineers, and technical partners. The Filante record concept was first unveiled in January 2025 as a futuristic, single-seater, finished in a distinctive ultraviolet blue. From the launch, it was clear that the car served as a spiritual successor to Renault's legendary record-breaking cars. The 40 CV Type NM de Record of the 1920s, the Nerva Sport de Record of the 1930s, and the Étoile Filante of 1956. These historic vehicles earned their place in the annals of motoring history thanks to their impressive average speeds achieved over 24 and 48 hours, as well as extreme speed tests. However, the Filante Record 2025 wasn't intended to break top speed records. Its goals were efficiency, long-distance driving, and efficient energy management. The project's objectives were clear from the outset. Renault set itself the goal of covering over 1,000 kilometers at an average speed exceeding 100 km/h, without using large batteries or resorting to extreme fuel economy. Using a battery with the same capacity as the production Scenic E-Tech Electric, 87 kWh was crucial. This meant that all efforts had to be directed towards aerodynamics, weight reduction, and drivetrain efficiency. The Filante record was intended to prove that an electric car could cover long distances in conditions similar to real-world highway driving, not just in laboratory simulations. In terms of design, the Filante record is a vehicle at the extreme. Its body, over 5.1 meters long, accommodates only a single driver, positioned in a position inspired by Formula One racing cars and aircraft cockpits. The car's total weight remains under 1,000 kilograms, despite the traction batteries accounting for a significant portion of it. Achieving this low weight was possible thanks to the extensive use of carbon fiber, lightweight aluminum alloys, and 3D-printed components, including scam alloy. Fully electronic steer-by-wire and brake-by-wire systems were also incorporated, eliminating traditional mechanical connections and allowing for further design optimization. Aerodynamics were key to the Filante record's success. The first body version, unveiled at the Retromobile exhibition in Paris, already boasted a streamlined silhouette inspired by aviation and Renault's historic, record-breaking cars. However, spring wind tunnel testing revealed that the SEX's drag coefficient still left room for improvement. The engineering team opted for a complete redesign of critical areas, particularly the front and rear wheel covers. Attaching them directly to the wheels instead of a central body module significantly improved airflow and reduced turbulence. The central bodywork, close to the aerodynamic ideal, has been retained almost unchanged. However, the air intakes and exhausts have been reduced to an absolute minimum to reduce any unnecessary drag. Designers had to maintain visual references to the historic 40 CV de Record, balancing pure efficiency with the brand's stylistic identity. The final shape of the Filante record is therefore a compromise between engineering precision and a symbolic tribute to Renault's century-long record-breaking tradition. Ligier, a company with extensive motorsport experience, was responsible for developing the chassis, carbon fiber structure, and mechanical components. Michelin developed special tires with exceptionally low rolling resistance, optimized for both aerodynamics and energy loss. The exact specifications of the engine and drivetrain remain a secret, but it is known that all components were designed with a single goal: maximum energy efficiency at a constant high speed. The Filante record thus became a mobile laboratory, testing solutions that could eventually be incorporated into Renault's production electric models. The first record attempt was scheduled for October 2025 in France, but it was cancelled several days ahead of schedule due to unfavorable weather conditions. Ultimately, the decision was made to move the attempt to Morocco, to the modern UTAC test track. On December the 18th, with temperatures hovering at just 4 degrees Celsius and virtually no wind, the Filante record set off on a loop just over 4 kilometers long. 3 Renault Group test drivers took turns behind the wheel, completing long stints lasting several hours. After 9 hours and 52 minutes of driving, not counting short breaks for driver changes, the experiment was a complete success. The Filante record completed 239 laps, covering a distance of 1,008 kilometers at an average speed of 102 km/h. Average energy consumption was just 7.8 kilowatt per 100 kilometers, a truly revolutionary result for highway driving. Furthermore, at the finish line, the battery was still 11% charged, which, according to calculations, would have allowed for an additional 120 kilometers of driving. The Renault Filante Record 2025 isn't just a showpiece prototype or a one-off experiment. It's a demonstration of the potential future of electromobility, combining real-world range, high cruising speed, and advanced aerodynamics. The lessons learned from this project will directly influence the brand's future production models, making them even more efficient and better suited to everyday use. The Filante record proves that the spirit of the pioneering records of a century ago lives on, today powered by electricity and modern engineering.